and welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are having an amazing day, and today in the kitchen I will be sharing a recipe for Guyanese callaloo cook-up rice. This is going to be flavorful, rich, and simply amazing. If you're new to my channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. And for my old subscribers, please don't forget to like, share, and comment. Now let's jump right in. Okay guys, so we will begin by seasoning our meat. And here I have some salted beef, some tripe, some pigtail, and some chicken foot. I did went ahead and wash them well in vinegar. And the seasonings I'll be using are garlic powder, onion powder, complete seasoning, black pepper, my fresh green seasoning, chicken bouillon, some meat seasoning, and some paprika. So basically what we'll be doing is adding all of the seasonings to the meat, mix well, and I will be sitting this in my refrigerator overnight. You don't have to leave it overnight. You can cook this right away, or you can leave it for 2 to 3 hours. It depends, it is your choice, but I have the time. It is night here, and I figure let me go ahead and season this and let it sit overnight, and tomorrow morning I will show you guys the next step of this recipe. So fast forward to the next day. Here are the other half of my ingredients. Here I have the chicken that I seasoned overnight, and here I have some callaloo and spinach. I have callaloo and spinach mixed, and I have some parboiled rice here. I have some coconut milk, garlic, onions. I have some tricolor bell peppers and some okra. I have some green onions, some hot habanero peppers. I have some basil, thyme, and for my seasonings, I will be using some chicken bouillon, Sauteing seasoning, complete seasoning, black pepper, some allspice, and some brown sugar. Let's continue. Next, we will start by pressuring our meats. We will pressure our beef and tripe first because those are the toughest. We will let them go for about 30 minutes before adding the chicken foot and the pigtail. Now we'll add some water, just covering the meat, and sit the lid on here and let it do its thing for about 30 minutes. After about 30 minutes, we will now add our chicken foot and the pigtail. We will let that go for 15 minutes. So here in a large pot, I went in with some oil, and I will now add my onions, peppers, basil, and garlic. I will let them saute for about 3 minutes. Next, we will add the callaloo, and we will allow it to wilt a bit. So at this point, we will now go in with the rice. Make sure to wash your rice thoroughly before you add it. We will add the rice, then we will add our meats, and then we will add our seasonings to flavor this up a bit. Then we will let them all go for about 5 to 10 minutes, just to allow everything to marry and come together. So next we will add our coconut milk here, and we will also add some of the broth from the meats. The broth from when I pressure the meats, I will add some of that also. I don't like to add water to my cook-up rice, so I usually use the broth from the peas or the meats, or I use pure coconut milk, but I'm not using peas this time, so I am using the broth from the meats. And we will add our thyme now and our peppers, and then we will cover this and allow our rice to become tender. But we will be checking this periodically, because with cook-up rice you have to stir it periodically to make sure it doesn't stick or burn. So now we are giving this a little check, and this is the part where you want to taste and make sure it suits your liking, make sure all the flavors are intact and everything. And then we will cover this and let it continue cooking. So at this point the rice is almost done, and this is the part where we will add our okra. We just need to steam them a little for about 5 minutes or so. We don't need them to be mushy, just nice and soft and steamed. So we'll add them, and then we will allow this to simmer until the liquid has reduced a little bit. So this is the end of the cook-up rice, and it is now done, and we will go in now with some green onions. This is how you want it to look. You don't want all of the liquid to totally evaporate, because then you'll end up with a super dry cook-up rice. And dry cook-up rice is not any fun. Like, a cook-up rice is supposed to be wet. And when it cools down, it should be looking like this. Okay guys, so this is my version of a super delicious Guyanese callaloo cook-up rice. I do hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, share it, leave a comment down below, and don't forget to smash that subscribe button. I will leave all the ingredients down in my description box, and I will see you guys in my next video. Enjoy!